The big trip was finally here. We planned for weeks, London was calling our names, especially the famous Harrods store. Oh, we were so very excited. Our bags were packed nice and tight. We were ready for an adventure, a real shopping adventure. Yes, this was going to be special. We drove to the airport bright and early. The airport was already buzzing with people, so many travelers going to exciting places. We checked our luggage with a smile. Then we went through the security line. Soon we found ourselves at our gate, waiting for our plane to board. The anticipation was just bubbling up inside us. It felt like the start of something wonderful. Our flight was from New York City. It was going to be a long flight, about 7 hours over the big Atlantic Ocean. We settled into our seats, watched a couple of movies on the little screens. We even tried to get a little bit of sleep. The flight attendants were so very nice. They brought us tasty food and drinks. Time seemed to fly by, almost literally. And then, we heard the captain's voice. "We are preparing for landing in London. Heathrow Airport is absolutely huge, let me tell you." We felt a little tired from the journey, but mostly we were just so incredibly happy. We made it. We were in London. Our grand London adventure could finally begin. The air already felt different, crisper. We couldn't wait to explore everything. Getting through Heathrow was an adventure in itself. There were so many signs to read, and lots of people moving all around. We found our way to the exit eventually. We decided to take a famous black cab. Our driver was so friendly and cheerful. He told us interesting little things about London. It felt so real being here at last. This was the London we dreamed of. Driving into the city was just amazing. We saw those iconic red double-decker buses, exactly like you see in all the pictures, and so many classic black cabs zipping around. Old historic buildings stood right next to new ones. We even caught a quick glimpse of Big Ben. London looked so grand and full of history. Every street seemed to have a story. We were soaking it all in. We arrived at our lovely hotel. It was situated near the beautiful Hyde Park. The hotel staff welcomed us with warm smiles. Our room was cozy, comfortable, and very nice. We quickly dropped our bags. We were eager to see more of London. The city felt so alive and vibrant. There was an energy in the air. It was exciting to be a part of it. We took a short walk around our hotel. The London air was cool and refreshing. We heard so many different accents spoken. People were walking with purpose, bustling about. The architecture of the buildings was just beautiful. Tomorrow was the day, Harrods Day. We could hardly contain our excitement. This city was already charming us completely. We knew this trip would be unforgettable. The big day finally arrived. Harrods Day. We woke up feeling full of energy and joy. We had a quick, delicious breakfast at our hotel. Then we made our way to Knightsbridge. That's the fancy area where Harrods is located. The journey itself felt so special. We chatted excitedly about what we hoped to see, and maybe what we hoped to buy. The anticipation was almost too much to bear. And then, there it was before us. Harrods. It looked absolutely magnificent, truly breathtaking. The building is so famous all over the world, so grand and incredibly impressive to see in person. Those iconic green awnings decorated all the windows. Doormen in smart traditional uniforms stood guard. It honestly felt like we were entering a palace dedicated to shopping and luxury. We stepped inside and just said, wow. It was pure, unadulterated luxury everywhere we looked. Everything sparkled and shone so brightly. The displays in every department were works of art. We even saw the famous Egyptian escalator. It was like being in a beautiful museum inside. So many beautiful things were everywhere. The store was absolutely enormous, floor after floor. We knew we could spend all day here. The atmosphere inside was simply incredible. It smelled of wonderful, expensive perfumes. Soft, elegant music played gently in the background. The other shoppers looked so elegant and happy. There were so many floors to explore. Each one promised new wonders and delights. We felt like royalty just walking around. This was truly a special, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Harrods was living up to all its legends. We made our way straight to the designer areas. Our hearts were beating a little bit faster now. We saw the glamorous Louis Vuitton section. Oh, the beautiful handbags on display, and the stylish classic luggage sets. Everything looked so perfect and so desirable. It was a dream come true for any fashion lover. Just being surrounded by such craftsmanship was a treat. We admired every single piece. Next, we visited the iconic Chanel boutique. It was so classic, so chic, and so elegant. The famous interlocking C's were everywhere you looked. We admired the beautiful, timeless clothes, and the stunning, sparkling jewelry too. It felt like we were at a private fashion show. Pure Parisian chic, right in the heart of London. The attention to detail was just amazing. But Harrods has so much more than just fashion. We explored the amazing food halls downstairs. So much delicious food from all over the world. The sights and smells were a feast for the senses. The toy kingdom was absolutely magical. Even for us grown-ups, it was so much fun. We picked up a few special souvenirs there. Little treasures to help us remember our visit. Every corner of Harrods held a new surprise. Leaving Harrods felt like waking from a beautiful dream. Our shopping bags felt wonderful in our hands. It was truly an unforgettable, glamorous day. London, you were absolutely amazing to us. I really hope you enjoyed this little trip with me. Please remember to like this video and subscribe for more fun travel and lifestyle adventures. Stay tuned because our next journey is coming soon. Thanks for watching, everyone.